Started writing about BlackBerry Planet because there hasn't been any book on the BlackBerry. There have been tons of books on Bill Gates and on Steve Jobs, but nothing on one of the great technological devices of our time. And also, it's a great Canadian success story. BlackBerry is now is the major smartphone device probably on the planet, although Apple's iPhone is coming up behind rapidly. RIM were hired by Rogers engineers to develop an operating system for a two-way pager, and they came up with the first device like that, the world's first two-way pager. And when the internet arrived with email, RIM were ready, and they had really a 4-year head start on any other device. They were the preeminent emailing device for corporations. Tragedy of 9/11 saw RIM come into its own when the BlackBerries were the only devices that worked from the Twin Towers. The U.S. Congress adopted BlackBerries, and now the U.S. government is RIM's largest customer. And so they have grown. They've grown very rapidly since then, and are now really a major planetary brand in the telecom industry. The modern part of the book is really a snapshot. It doesn't really take the story up to the present day because that's impossible, but on the web support site I will have, for example, images of the new Storm 2 and information about the Storm 2. So I'll try and keep the book up a little bit up to date for readers. As they compete, they're really all going to end up pretty well on the same plateau. They're going to have similar devices. They're going to have touchscreen, virtual keyboards, real keyboards. A lot depends on marketing, but I think BlackBerry's ace in the hole is that all the Fortune 1,000 companies have BlackBerry enterprise servers. They manage their email, their corporate email, through these servers. If a BlackBerry gets lost, for example, they can kill the device, erase everything on it. Also, any email sent out is encrypted and decrypted before it reaches the other phone, so it's highly secure. The encryption allows RIM to offer businesses can benefit from much lower bandwidth costs. BlackBerry email messages only take 1/20th the bandwidth that iPhone messages do. In fact, when the iPhone first came out, it practically broke AT&T's network, and AT&T had to spend over $1 billion enhancing their network, which they should have anyway, so now it's up to G3 standards. The new Storm, I do mention in the book, they had some serious missteps in 2008, bringing out 3 products that weren't quite ready, weren't quite baked. They brought them out of the oven a little in advance, but now they've solved those problems. The Bold has been improved, the Flip, and now the Storm 2 really corrects all the mistakes, serious mistakes they made. They got very bad press for the Storm 1. The Storm 2 now has Wi-Fi, now has a touchable screen rather than a clickable screen, and now they have a much better operating system. They got all the kinks out of the operating system, so they're ready to take it to Apple. But I think they exist in 2 different universes in many ways. Just like many people prefer Macs to Windows machines. People will prefer BlackBerries to iPhones. The iTablet that's coming out is going to have a great impact, I think, and I think RIM should go into that business. So that's my take.